हेलो गाइस, अभी हम लोग कासा बकार्डी में एंटर कर रहे हैं। आप देख सकते हो, ठीक है। ये बकार्डी ये कासा बकार्डी का जो फैक्ट्री है, ये वर्ल्ड का सबसे बड़ा फैक्ट्री है, सैन जुआन, पोर्तो रिको। अभी हम लोग टिकट काउंटर पर आ गए। इसका जो एंट्री टिकट है वो है मतलब $34। यदि हम लोग इंडियन रुपीज़ में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो 2800 रुपये होते हैं, ठीक है। सो ये जो पूरा एरिया है ये कासा बकार्डी फैक्ट्री का ही है, ठीक है। ये वर्ल्ड की सबसे बड़ी रम की फैक्ट्री है, जहाँ पर रम बनती है। देखो दारू के ठेके पर आगे, जहाँ पर दारू बनती है वहीं आगे।
Can everybody hear me clearly? Yes. Perfect. So once again, my friends and my crew, hello and welcome everybody to Casa, Bacardí, Puerto Rico. Where on this lovely day, I get the pleasure to be your guide. My name is going to be Michael, but you guys can call me Mike. We're going to be learning all of that and much more, but we're going to be learning that once we make it to our back theater. In the meantime, my friends, what I want you to focus on right now is going to be on this beautiful building right in front of us.
अभी हम लोग ये फैक्ट्री के अंदर घुस रहे हैं, जहाँ पर पूरा प्रोसेस होता है, ठीक है। कैसे रम बनती है, क्या क्या ये लोग करते हैं, कैसे बनाते हैं, तो ये अभी हमको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में दिखाएगा।
Where we have this one, going to be showing us how the locals of the Caribbean discovered that by using the final ingredients of the sugarcanes, they can make their own fermentation process. And this was what motivated Don Facundo to make it its own style of fermentation. The fermentation process that we use over here in Casa Bacardí, we're going to need 3 key ingredients. And those are going to be sugarcane molasses, water, and yeast. So we'll take all those 3 key ingredients, put inside a fermentation tank and let that ferment. What's going to happen on the inside is that the water is going to dilute the sugarcane molasses, and then the yeast is going to come up, eat up all that sugar inside of it and convert that into an alcohol. Once we get that conversion is going to be known as distiller's beer. And that's going to have a 10 to 13% of alcohol per volume. And my friends, with that same distiller's beer, we're going to be creating the 2 bases of rum known as aguardiente y destilado to be able to create any amazing expression of Casa Bacardí. From this bottle, we go over here to this side. We're over here, my friends, we'll be talking about the greatest consumers of rum, those being the pirates. So, as I said, we're going to be talking about the greatest consumers of rum, those being the pirates. Because in the late 1800s, you talk about rum, people usually associate rum with pirates. Because that's exactly what they've been drinking all day, every day. Well, they wouldn't be drinking any type of rum. They will only be drinking a specific rum known to them as El Mata-Diablo. That translates to devil killer or devil banisher. And there's 2 good reasons why they call it. The main reason being because it had a high concentration of alcohol that makes it all the way to 84% of alcohol per volume. Remember, these people be drinking that straight from the bottle. No water, no chasers that you're putting in the system. Just a very happy time, and once you're done with that bottle, a very long nap. And then the second reason would be because the pirates were going from one island to another, they wouldn't be taking care of themselves. So they were getting sick. But each time they got sick, they thought that there was an evil spirit trying to take away their bodies. And what better way to fight every evil spirit than by drinking something as equally as strong as that spirit. Henceforth, the devil killer, the devil banisher, and Mata-Diablo. But this was the same rum that motivated Don Facundo into creating his own style of rum. A rum you can mix into any cocktail, and a rum you can sip straight from the bottle without worrying of that long nap once you finish it. So that's exactly what he set out to do. Don Facundo, our founder, took 10 years of experimentation. And during those 10 years of experimentation, he discovered that he needed those 3 key ingredients to start making the fermentation process. From there, he would get distiller's beer. He would discover the distillation columns, where he would do the process to create the 2 bases of rum known as aguardiente y destilado. And then, for the first time ever in 1862, he will blend those 2 bases together and create Bacardí for the first time ever, my friends. Ooh.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Can I be a GA? Nice to meet him.
Making cocktails. And Bacardí also likes to let you know that by only looking at the bottle in plain sight. How do we know this? Any guesses? Now, as Bacardí trying to tell us this rum right here is made for mixing by only looking at the bottle. There we go. So, Bacardi lets let you know this rum right here is made for mixing because whenever you see it, you see that cap, you see the twist on cap. That you know these rums right here are made for making cocktails. And whenever you see a rum, a Bacardi rum is a cork in them, that's you know these rums right here are made for sipping. But the reason again, you know, Cuban is part of the premium selection, not part of the value section, is gonna be because of that beautiful label you see on the front. When you see that beautiful label, you see those palm trees. That's all Bacardi is. You know, this rum right here is made for tropical cocktails. When we talk about tropical cocktails, we're always talking about piña coladas and rum and juice. And the way that I'm going to recommend for you to enjoy this one is going to be in a rum and juice. I'm going to recommend to you to take your favorite 100% natural fruit juice and mix it with this one right here. For example, mine is going to be passion fruit. I add a guava to top it off. I add some diced up strawberries. That with the heat is going to be phenomenal, my friends. The sweat gone, energy back, and you feel like a whole new person. But my friends, if you're not too much into mixing rums, tasting it by themselves, you prefer a more smoother, much sweeter expression, for that I would recommend to you our Casa Bacardi Reserva 8. As we know by now, by looking at the bottle, it has a cork in it, so we know it's meant for sipping. And the youngest blends can be displayed on the bottom half. So this one right here has been aged for about 8 to 10 years. And the way that I'm going to recommend for you to enjoy this one is going to be whenever you're having people over at your house and you're having a nice dinner and you want to give them that wow factor. Now, they say that water is going to be that wow factor, my friends, especially if your company or you are whiskey drinkers. Because if they are, you're going to make them a cocktail known as an ultra old fashioned. We're going to be turning those whiskey drinkers into some rum drinkers. And my friends, it's a very simple cocktail. This is what you're going to do. You're going to add simple syrup, bitters, take an orange peel, squeeze that peel inside, leave the peel, add your ice, and then
अभी ये हमें रम टेस्ट करने के लिए एक शॉट दे रहा है। सभी के लिए एक शॉट दिया है इसने, टेस्ट करने का बोला है कैसा है। अभी यहाँ पर मैं आपको सभी ब्रांडेड जो भी रम की ब्रांडेड है अलग अलग, ठीक है, उनके बारे में उनको दिखाता हूँ। देखिए, ठीक है, बहुत सारी ब्रांडेड है रम की, ठीक है। अपने यहाँ तो एक दो ही आती है, लोग पीते हैं, मतलब रम तो रम मतलब एक ही रम होगी, लेकिन रम के भी काफ़ी ब्रांड रहते हैं, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर देखिए आप, अलग अलग प्राइस के अलग अलग हिसाब से इन्होंने बनाई हुई है, ठीक है। आगे देखते हैं, इन्होंने आगे आपको मैं दिखाता हूँ, इन्होंने मतलब रम की चॉकलेट भी बना दी है, ठीक है। रम की चॉकलेट भी आ गई है। आप रम की चॉकलेट खा लो, लोगों को पता नहीं चलेगा कि आप दारू पी रहे हो। तो ये देखिए, ये है रम की चॉकलेट। अभी ये बारटेंडर जो टिकट के साथ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री 2 ड्रिंक्स मिला था वो बना रहा है। तो मैंने एक रम का नॉर्मल फ्लेवर लिया था, तो गाइस अभी 2 दारू दी है उसने, अभी हम पियेंगे। हमें ये अपना टूर ख़त्म हुआ, अभी हम बाहर निकल रहे हैं। ये एग्ज़िट पॉइंट है इसका, कासा बकार्डी, सैन जुआन, पोर्टो रिको। यदि आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक यू।